I'm Emily.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
We have some cool toys today that come. Do you want to give a quick rundown?
So this is a very cool lamp and electrical outlet that my brother, Tom Barnes, also known as Twisted Priorities, created for me at my desk, and I love it. It's very cool. It is attached to a darkroom timer, which is so old it was made in America, back in the olden days when things were made in America. Thank you, Vanna.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a favorite of mine since I was a little kid. My father used it when he did photography when he was a kid. And anyway, he dug it out of storage and gave it to me.
And so we're going to use it. We're going back to the 60-second timer. Do you want to open this up? We're going back to the 60-second timer. Today we're doing Mortgage Mythbusters, just things that have been said and heard around the community that we would like to do a little bit of clarification on. Sometimes things change, get updated, so we want to bring that to you. So the easiest way to do this is I just click this.
Yeah, so
go on.
Once you do that, it turns on, and then once the light will come on, and it'll make a little buzz.
So it's set to a minute right now.
I did set it to a minute.
Okay.
Yep, that's it.
All right, so we're going to start Mythbusters, Mortgage Mythbusters. Here we go. Myth number 1, renting is cheaper than buying a house.
Renting is cheaper than buying a house. That is not true in this current space.
Right.
It's not. Rents are projected to go up more than 10% over the next year. Property values are slated to go up only 6%. I actually believe that properties will go up more than 6%. But irrelevant, you're not protected when you rent. No, the answer is no. Even though, buying a house might feel like shaving.
A huge thing, right? It's very comfortable to rent a house.
Yes. Renting is easy.
Right.
And the mortgage process is a little bit more arduous than renting. But the rewards so outweigh that little time of, whatever, stress.
Yeah.
You know?
I guess so.
So, yes. Yes, I will increase your rents every year as much as I can if you are renting from me. And
everybody's doing it, yeah. An article just came out about increasing rent.
Okay.
Why did you say it was going to be that loud? And mind you, somebody walks up to me that I know, look at my hands, that I know is coming and I still scream. Okay.
So
we're playing dirty.
Yes.
I get it. I get it. Game on. Jesus.
So okay. Next question, please.
If I don't make it out of here, tell my mom I love her. Oh my gosh. Literally, my hand is shaking. Okay. Next one. The lowest... Jesus Christ. The lowest interest rate is the best option. I'm scared to turn this on. Here we go.
You don't have to be scared yet. It's just when you get to the
lowest interest rate is the best option. That's the myth.
Yeah, that is a myth. The right mortgage strategy is much more important than the lowest interest rate. People, having a low interest rate, people want to say how low their interest rate is. They want to brag about it, and that's totally fine. Just like, some men like to brag about having, size 13 shoes.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad you went there. Yes.
But there are so many more important things to consider. However, interest rate is important. I'm not saying it's not. But the APR, right?
What's an APR?
Annual percentage rate.
Okay.
So the annual percentage rate is also very important. And many people will tell you that it isn't important. That's a lie. It is very important. The interest rate is also important, but the strategy is the most important thing.
All right. I was a little better. That's good.
Okay.
Woo! I'm sweating. Jesus Christ. All right. Here we go. Set for a minute.
Yep. No. The one.
The big one.
Yep.
1 minute. Myth: pre-qualification is the same as a pre-approval. Is a pre-qualification and pre-approval the same thing?
They're not. A pre-qualification is someone would call me up and ask me questions and tell me their situation, and I can run some little numbers and say, hey, you're pre-qualified for, X. Pre-approved, right?
It's X. What's X?
Sorry, you're pre-approved for $100,000.
A dollar amount. Okay.
Yeah, dollar amount.
Okay.
Yeah. Pre-approval is actually literally being truly approved for a loan amount, so you can shop effectively to buy a home. So an approval is significantly better than a
Pre-qualification.
pre-qualification. Yes.
Do pre-qualifications always come before pre-approvals, or can you skip that step and just get to the pre-approval step?
Well, you know what? I have been mortgage finance for 27 years now, and I can do the pre-qualification process and immediately do the pre-approval. But you don't need to do a pre-qual to do a pre-approval. We can actually just go straight to the pre-approval process.
All right. All right, here we go. We've got 2 more down. 1 minute is on. Your down payment covers your closing costs.
Oh man, that's a tough one because people will just ask me, how much do I need for a down payment? And the answer to that is whatever it is, but there's also closing costs, prepaids, all these things. So no, a down payment of 5% or 3% or 20% or 50% does not necessarily cover the closing costs or any of the other.
Is there any
costs
way
associated.
that you can, when you put your down payment down, to take any of that percentage and put it towards your closing costs, or is it like apples and then oranges and they don't crossbreeds?
Apples and oranges don't crossbreed?
Right?
I don't know.
Is one like, can you use your down payment to cover any closing cost?
That's a hard one. So, no. Closing costs
Okay.
are closing costs. Down payment is
down
down
payment.
payment. Yeah.
Oh, I keep forgetting. I keep thinking it's going to turn off on its own. All right, so we got that. Last one. Here we go. Myth: never get an adjustable rate mortgage. Whoa, wait.
Yeah,
Oh no,
yeah.
you're having time to think about it. Okay, go.
Never get an adjustable mortgage. That's just silly. That's I would say for the masses, for the majority of America, an adjustable rate mortgage, an ARM, ARM, adjustable rate.
Oh, this is when I do this
mortgage.
part.
Yes.
It goes down and up.
Right. They could go up, they could go down.
Mm-hmm.
They are adjustable, and they are very effective for many situations, but the majority of people, they're not the best thing for. I'm a big fan of an adjustable rate mortgage. In some environments right now, it's a very limited, very small group of people.
Right. So people are saying never ever do it. It's not a never ever. It's
No,
just
no.
a small percentage
Yeah.
it applies to.
Yeah, it
right?
depends on what your plans are. It depends on why you're buying the house. I mean, there's so many things that need to be considered. Right now, adjustable rate mortgages are almost 1% lower in interest rate than some 30-year fix are.
Okay, which makes it sound appealing.
It does, and
Right.
it is appealing for a guy that only needs to live there for a couple of years. So we're not using the buzzer next time.
Oh, I'm seriously sweating so bad.
So anyway,
Okay, well, Mortgage Mythbusters. I hope you learned something. I'm
No
gonna
buzzer next time.
No buzzer. I
we'll
think
turn the
I
buzzer
need
off.
one of those like old school stopwatches. I think that would make me last longer here on this great earth. I hope everybody has a good weekend. Thank you. We will be back. Share, like, subscribe, do all the things to help us promote this because we're having a lot of fun and hope you are too.
and if you need any questions answered about mortgage at all, just let us know. Call us, DM, whatever you need.
Thank
We're
you.
here to help.
Send
Bye.
us homing pigeons, smoke
Sure.
signals, bat signals. All right. Bye, guys.